Palm, Billy Harmon, men who raced this track in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and into the 90s, and Gary Byington in the former Tour Modified makes an opening statement, and then races down the backstretch. Then it was Don Mayberry in the 7. Now they said the next time, talking to Don Mayberry, that perhaps the next time they are here, they will bring out the number 711. Now that car did not campaign much, if at all, here, but that is a legendary car at both Riverside Park and Stafford. That would be the 711 of Bob Polverari. Polverari, who won a spring sizzler by inches over the great Richie Evans, and a multi-time champion at Riverside, and in fact won the last race ever in Riverside Park history back in 1999. So that would be a treat. The next time the American Vintage Modifieds are here, it's Wade Gagner, who runs the Wild Thing Kart program on Monday nights at the Stafford Speedway. He was able to get that car ready to go. So you will see that along with the Mayberry material handling number 7. And we'll see what Ben Levangie has in his hat. Because Levangie is a frequent visitor to Victory Lane in the American Vintage Modifieds, and we've only run through 5 laps. A long way to go before we fling the checker and close out our day in the history books with the American Vintage Modifieds. Some of the other names that are in the history books here at the Speedball, the Speedball Triplet. Mentioned Don Collins with Bill Slater. Some important combinations that have gone on to history in New England auto racing. And I'd be remiss if we did not bring up over the past week and change. We lost one of the legends of New England short track racing. Competed in the World 600 at Charlotte, finishing 6th. Won 4 times here at the Speedball. Many times at Stafford, Thompson. And that is Bugsy Stevens, who passed away at the age of 90 last Monday. A driver who certainly is one of the legends. Whether he was driving the Bowler number 3, the Wood Chopper 15 of Sonny Cazella, the Bob Garbarino Mystic Missile number 4, or even that 00 that you see out there. That was owned by Joe Brady. He campaigned that car quite a few times. So we continue back in the history books, and it has been Gary Byington's show, and we are at the halfway point. Ben Levangie is in 2nd, and Don Mayberry 3rd in the 7. And they're just using regular 93 octane in that number 7. As the field continues to whiz around the track. Mike Helberg gives them 10 fingers, and we are down to 10 to go. Will Levangie overtake Byington in the final 10 laps? They come across the stripe. Inching closer was Levangie. Byington leaves in the lane. If he's going to take it, that lane is down low. Now you heard Sam Misek, and it's something we've seen here on Saturday nights. The drivers prefer the high line Here at the Speed Bowl, Bob Levangie wants to keep that winning streak. He won here last August. Can he pull it off again, taking the win away from Byington? As Byington has a hiccup, and we have a new leader with 7 laps left. Ben Levangie. So Byington sits in the second spot. And now we'll see if Jakes can make a move on Mayberry, as they will be down to 5. Here comes Byington again. And Byington gets out of shape. And skating away like he was Brad Marchand on a breakaway is Ben Levangie. Levangie stays up high. Comes across the line. And is your leader. We'll see if Byington can try again. But every time he gets down low, it seems like he gets a little out of shape. And we're down to 3 to go.
Don't say that, Katie.
Byington and Levangie duking it out just like it was the old days. And Byington hangs on, splashes through the muck, and it costs him a podium run. Comes back out the other side, and out comes the yellow.
That's affirmative. Green, white checker. 3 cars on the racetrack. 2 laps to go.
Don Mayberry, ready for a green, white checker. Don Mayberry slips up high. Does that allow Jakes his opportunity to scoot in with the coupe? Levangie pulls away down the backstretch. And they come to the white flag lap. Final time around. And down the backstretch. He won in August last year. He will win tonight. The 0-0 of Ben Levangie. And Ben, I was going to say, it doesn't seem right to have a vintage event and I don't get to talk to you afterwards.
Well, you know, we've run real good here. We've run real good everywhere we run with this car, and you know, just real happy to be here. Thanks for Waterford for having us. You know, we got 6 races here this year. We're really happy to be here. We got a few more cars come, you know, getting put together and coming the next few races here, hopefully. So, except just can't thank everybody enough for you know, having a good race with Gary there. And I don't know if he had a flat or something and got spun, and you know. It was shaping up to be a real good battle.
Now, to tell the fans, this was a former Joe Brady car, am I correct?
Yep, yeah, it was a Brady car for nearly 20 years. You know, Joe, he didn't get rid of anything that could still win. And, you know, Dick Trickle, Steve Park, anybody who's anybody drove a Brady car. And, you know, this one we've just been able to keep alive for the last few years here, so.
Anyone else you need to thank?
I got to thank US Sheet Metal, Tech Mechanical, my wife, just everybody that helped my Uncle Fred keeping this car together. I just can't, you know, every little bit helps, and we appreciate it.